Hi, Aquarius. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. This is a no contact, no communication reading. We are going to ask Spirit about the person that you were thinking of. What is going on in this connection? What are they thinking and feeling? What are their intentions? What does Spirit want you to be thinking about? So let's get started. Welcome, my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and any cross watchers. Welcome always. Let's see what Spirit has for you, Spirit. What is my person thinking and feeling? What is it that you have for us? I am listening for you now. Support. I've got you. Okay. Hold you in my arms. I want your support. I want your understanding. I want you to listen to me. I have an ice, a cold environment. You're giving me the cold shoulder. I haven't heard from you. You've tuned me out. Status quo. The cycle continues. We've done this before. I can't keep doing this. We keep pushing each other away. So the cycle continues. I do have hope. I like that. I like the breakthrough. I like that breaking, breaking through that fence there, so maybe we have a breakthrough moment. I have hope. We can't continue the cycle the way it's been going. Let's get a couple more. Twin flame, my mirror to your soul. This could be a twin flame connection. That's why we struggle. Check out your twin flame readings also. And I have irritation working on my nerves. I've been upset. I've been stressed out. I just can't handle it. I can't handle us right now. And I'm thinking about the good times. So sometimes we get so stuck in the rut of just life, stress, work, money, that everything becomes difficult. And we forget why we were together to begin with. We forget that we enjoyed each other. We loved each other. We were there for each other. We had good times. So sometimes we have to go back to that and say, do you remember when we used to have fun? Do you remember when we used to have a good time together? Welcome, everybody. Welcome back. Please consider hitting that like and subscribe button if you're new. Comment below. Thank you in advance. Spirit, tell me about this breakthrough. I'm kind of excited about that energy. I've got an Empress. I have a Hierophant. I have a Magician. I have a King. A Knight of Pentacles. So the first thing that came into me was I'm realizing, I guess they want to realize that everything that you have to offer, I want to say it that way, all right? As an Empress and a Magician, you have so much to offer. Your love, your kindness, your sensibility. Spirit just said, like, you're sensitive to others, you're empathetic. So I feel like you are, do I want to say this? Was your kindness taken for granted? Okay, something like that. And part of me says this person is starting to awaken to that and realizing that you were really just trying to be good to them and caring for them. And did they put in the effort? So I'm going to say that they're seeing the value in you. All right. They're finally seeing the value in, I guess, your kind words and your understanding. And, they could have, I'm just going to throw it out there as an example. They could have a temper that they have a hard time dealing with, that they just get angry very quickly. But you have a calming voice, you're understanding, you're forgiving. You say, I get it. I know you're stressed out. It's not a good enough excuse. They have to deal with their anger issues. But they're realizing that you are accepting of them for who they are. And they may have been taking that for granted. They may have been taking you for granted for who you are. And that seems like it's unfair. I have some kind of offer coming in here with this ace. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, 7. This is like building our nest. There's a crack in our foundation. There's a crack in our nest. but I like this feeling of an offer of love, an offer of, even if I say I took you for granted and I'm seeing it more clearly now, that I need to talk to you about, this sense of repair, and stop this cycle of hurting each other. So I'm going to say I'm very, very hopeful. I have six of Pentacles at the bottom of my deck. I want to get more give and take, just definitely more give and take. And Five of Cups, I'm sorry I keep disappointing you. I'm sorry that the things that I said to you, the things that happened between us, you didn't deserve it. All you did was love me for who I am. So somebody is realizing that I guess they didn't appreciate you when they had you. And that's a really eye-opening, I mean, okay, so now you're not in their life and you're not talking and there's this distance between you guys. And I'm realizing I didn't realize what I had until it was gone. I'm getting some signs. Let's grab some signs. I just got an Aries. I have a Pisces. I have a Libra. I have a Leo. I have a Cancer, a Gemini. I have a Scorpio, and I have a Capricorn today. So we will grab those signs as they're coming into me. Okay. I don't want to see you with anyone else. I don't want you to move on. I'm going to say it that way. Sometimes I get so frustrated because I don't know how to express myself. I feel like there's some anger, there's some stress, I don't know how to deal with situations. I overreact, I slam doors, I walk away, I hang up on people, I close the door, all of those kind of childish, selfish behaviors that somebody has to, stop doing. I'm genuinely sorry that I hurt you. I am in agreement with that. I am in agreement that somebody is feeling I just keep disappointing you. We talk about it, we get over it, and then the same thing happens again. And I just feel like I'm going in this big, huge circle. I'm going in a circle over and over again. So something has to shift. I'm not ready to commit. I've been struggling with commitments. I can't give you what you're asking me to give you right now. That could be a level of frustration. How about if I could give you more, I would, but I can't. So they get frustrated that they can't give you more, whatever it is that you're asking of them. I run out of fear of facing my own shadows. So they've got their own kind of inner demons. I'm a player. I don't think they're a player all the time. I feel like right now they're enjoying the freedom, or they are experiencing this sense of single life again. So they could be out there, seeing what's going on. But I'm really in a dark place. I'm trying to fill a void. When somebody's a player and they're bouncing from one person to the next, what they're really doing is just trying to fill a void. It's not an emotional connection. So they're just going to continue to go from one person to another until they find somebody that fills that void for them. And I do feel like that is where you came in. You were the one who, your kindness, they took advantage of your kindness, and now they want to offer you something back, So I didn't think I was going to get caught. I was a player. I didn't think I was going to get caught for some of you. I have been badly hurt in the past also, so I shouldn't have done this to you, energy. You were a rebound. I don't know. That feels like hurtful words. That feels like somebody's saying something when they're mad. They spew out a whole bunch of things that they really didn't mean, but they just are trying to dig that knife in deeper. So I feel like they just said it because they were at a breaking point. They were frustrated. They were stressed. Please give me time to work out this situation. Please make it, so that we can, talk again or rebuild, something like that. And bottom of the deck, I miss you so much. So, can people, I don't know, I'm going to say lose it. Did your person lose it out of stress, anger, anxiety? I can't take it anymore. And they just literally, shut that door and walked away without realizing the consequences. And then say to themselves, like, wow, you were just being good to me. You were being kind to me. And I'm the one who's being, the jerk here, something like that. Let's see what else they're saying. I've got you balance me. Okay. The number 35. I have communication. How about a letter? How about a letter? I like this. I'm at a breaking point because I liked the feeling of a breakthrough. I'm at a breaking point. I'm ready to reach out energy because I miss you. I'm realizing that I took this relationship for granted. I took you for granted. I your kindness, just your loving heart. What was I thinking? Energy. But I'm at a breaking point. I'm at a breakthrough. So I do feel like this messages of love, an offer of love, something like that is coming your way. An effort, putting an effort, putting in some kind of effort. All they need to do is talk. All they need to do is break the silence and talk. I'm sorry. I always feel like I scared you, whether it was I scared you verbally. I even scared you, if they grabbed your arm or they grabbed your hand the wrong way and that scared you, like, don't touch me that way, energy. But certainly anybody that would control you emotionally, I said the wrong things. I said them in anger. I was forceful in some way. So, we want to make sure that that's not going to continue. Of course, you deserve more, your self-worth. You're not going to take that. And then there's a sense of forgiveness, right? Here it is. It's a sense of, I do forgive you. I forgive you. I want you in my life and I forgive you. And you could really be feeling that today. You could be really feeling that I miss you and I want to forgive you. And I want this connection back. So right now, I think your person is realizing that you were good to them, and playing the field, dating around, being with anybody else isn't filling the void. It isn't you. It's never going to be you. Spirit's saying, I have a 7 of Swords. I'm sorry I lied to you. Please forgive me. Okay. Depends on what happened. Depends on you. Only the two of you can decide whether it's forgivable. Don't get advice from people who are going to say, well, I would never do that. I would never forgive somebody for what they said or what they did, or, nobody else gets to decide but you. Nobody else is in the relationship but the two of you. So don't take advice from somebody who would make a different choice. You make a choice for yourself. You are always in control with what's best for you. I want to rebuild this. I'm thinking about a future. I'm thinking about how can we be honest with each other? How can we rebuild this? How can we make some changes in our lives? So I feel strongly that your person is going to be reaching out, and it's going to be more of a asking for forgiveness, apologies, realizing, the forgiveness is going to be not only for specific things, but it's going to be I took advantage of your kindness. I took you for granted. And now I'm realizing that there's more. If I could go back in time, I would handle us differently. I would do something differently. I wouldn't say what I said. I wouldn't react the way I reacted. I wouldn't walk out the door and shut the door behind me. I would return your phone calls. Even if I wasn't ready to talk, I would say, I'm not ready to talk, not just ignore you or be, cold, something like that. Don't wait for me, please, because they may have said that. They may have said, I don't want to do this. You were just a rebound. I feel like there's like a checklist of things that they said out of anger that they wouldn't have necessarily said if they weren't angry. So they could have said, don't wait for me, go find somebody else. I'm going to find somebody else. They just say, people say mean spirited things. And, in kind of the moment, I'm going to say it that way. The passion I feel is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle this. I still have passion for you. I miss you. No one understands me but you. The void that they are trying to fill, they can't fill with someone else because you're the one who understands where their stress is coming from, or this anger is coming from, or the things that they need to work on. You mirror them, Spirit said. You understand where they're coming from. Why can't I tell you the truth? Why do I have a hard time being open and honest with you? Emotions overwhelm me right now. I feel on both sides. I feel like I would like to have more happy emotions, and I would like to have more loving emotions, but I feel like the emotions are more stress, anxiety, anger. I can't get a grip on myself. I'm just kind of anxious all the time. I'm stressed all the time, so there could be things that are just holding them back from feeling loved. I feel blocked. I feel like I'm blocking this energy. That's up to them. They've got to be willing to let you in. They've got to be willing to let you back in. I'm better with my mind than with my heart. So their heart is saying one thing and their mind is saying another. So they've got to get those two in alignment. You are too nice and I don't deserve your kindness. That is really what this reading is all about. They took advantage of your kindness. They took you for granted, and now they're coming back with an offer of forgiveness or an offer of love. But it is a breakthrough moment. It is a realization that you do fill them up emotionally, that that kindness is what they need in their life. That understanding is what they need in their life. So let's put this out into the universe. Let's ask Spirit to continue to guide you both. I'm going to say, expect a call, expect a message. I feel like your person's heart is still in this. So I'm moving in the direction of some kind of reconciliation at some point in this particular reading. So let's put this out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. Thank you, everybody. Welcome to anybody that was new. Consider hitting that like and subscribe button, comment below. I do take private readings. My website is KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com.